Now this is my younger brother Beram, and now we are walking towards our house, Baba's house.
Jal, do you remember when Baba was coming from college on a cycle and humming melodious tunes?
Yes.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do, yes,
Huh?
I do remember.
It's in this house?
Yeah, this very house, yeah. This very house.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, see.
And also you remember when he came to our house, he got down from his cycle and went to our house very fast.
Yeah,
Remember that? Huh?
I remember everything, yeah.
No, more.
You remember when we were staying in that house, Baba, and when we were young, we used to play marbles and kites and cricket in this very molla, this very lane, all together, years and years back.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember it.
Yeah, you yeah. And I will take you. Yes, I will take you to my other two aunties' houses. It's just situated opposite this
My
house.
auntie had left 2 houses
Yes,
and she gave it in charity, both houses.
and I will show you that houses. Yes, exactly. Now we are going back to our house inside now with my brother.
I remember when Baba used to come, he used to fast, walk so fast, and again back so fast. Remember that?
I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah.
My elder brother Jal, who is elder 8 years than me, we both grew together with Baba. And what we saw and heard of Baba is beyond imagination. And we are not surprised because we know what God can do and undo anything. And this is the house where Baba stayed.
No.
And here's the place, now this place, another bed, not this bed. Baba used to sleep. My elder brother Jal, who is elder 8 years than me, we both grew together with Baba. And what we saw and heard of Baba is beyond imagination. But we are not surprised because we know that God can do and undo anything. And this is the house where Baba stayed. And this is the place where Baba slept. Not this bed, another bed. Do you remember when Baba used to go into the kitchen and ask our mother, Mom, what's today for cooking? And she used to say only dal and rice, nothing else.
Yeah, I remember this.
Remember?
Yeah.
And he himself threw the dal in the plate and with the bread at it.
Yeah.
Remember
I
that?
remember all these things, yes. And do you remember when Baba, some of his followers used to come in my room,
Yes.
and when Baba burned my hand, my palm,
I know. Yes.
and used to inquire about my hand,
I remember.
how my hand is progressing.
I remember that.
When to sit in my room for half an hour,
I remember that.
when he used to sit around the well and come back to his room and sit over here and sit amongst us and talk about himself and inquire about our health and everything. You remember these things?
Yes, you're right. I remember it. I quite remember. Do you also remember when Baba told Mother that I am God in human form, how furious she was? Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember.
Huh?
Yeah.
But our father, he was very serious.
Yeah.
And he was very stuffy. He knew. He didn't say anything. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember obviously, yeah.
And this place in the same bed, not same bed, same place,
Yeah.
wearing long coat and small cap, black cap, and tight pant and shoes, and how humble and kind he was. You know that, no?
Yeah, I remember these things. And do you remember when Baba used to come on bicycle and we used to take his bicycle inside
Yes.
and Baba would sit amongst with us on the dining table
You're right.
and we would dine with Baba together.
Yes, I remember.
You remember all these things?
Oh, sure.
And our mother used to bring all those foods,
Yes, sure.
dal, rice and curry,
Sure.
and we eat together.
Sure.
And mother was very happy that Baba has taken some of the food that she cooked.
Yes.
And Baba also liked my mother's cooking very well. Because she used to cook very well.
And you know, Baba always liked dal very much.
Dal, especially dal. And especially Baba was telling us to Baba's Mandali that I like the food cooked by my mother and I like to eat very much. I know used to eat rice and dal and chutney.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Right.
And my mother was very happy that Baba liked this food that was cooked by me. And he was telling everybody about the same. You remember these things?
Yes.
You used to play with Bob in the house?
Yes. We used to play hockey, hockey stick.
Yes. Hockey stick. Used to play
With marble balls.
Remember cricket?
Cricket.
Remember?
On his lane.
Remember even sometimes we used to play kites. And when the kites were cut, we used to run after the kites to catch the kites and give back to Baba.
Right.
Remember these things?
Right.
Baba was fond of playing cards also. And we used to play with him. You remember all these things?
Yes. New one was brought.
Yeah. And when the kite was cut, we used to run after the kite.
Yes.
And to catch it and bring it and give it back to Baba. Baba was happy about it.
When we went on foot up to Silver from Nasik, I think it was about 30 miles. And we were damn tired. So we returned by bus, and the bus broke down midway. Remember that?
Yeah.
And again we had to come on foot up to Nasik, about say 12 miles.
Yeah.
We all were very tired.
Then we were traveling with Baba in Gujarat state on foot.
Yeah.
So we had to cross a river in Bharuch state. So we all went in a boat. And when we were nearing the shore, suddenly the boat got stuck in the mud, the sticky mud. And the boat wouldn't move an inch. Then Baba told us all to get down from the boat carefully, lest you get drowned or get stuck in the mud. So we got down very carefully, one by one, and it was nearly 5 feet deep. So up till here, we were in the water, and our actually legs got stuck in the sticky mud. So anyhow, some of us crossing to get down the shore, but I felt some hand on my shoulder, and when I turned round, I saw Baba's shoulder on my hand. At the very same time, I saw automatically my leg lifted from that mud. And then anyhow, by taking Baba's name, we crossed the shore safe and sound. And we all reached there. And Baba explained, because you know that I put my hand on your shoulder, and that is, we all reached the shore. That is, by taking his name constantly. Yeah.
I give.
What I'd like to know is this, the incident that you explained there, what phase of life was Baba in? What was he doing? What was the purpose of what he was doing at the time?
Beloved Baba's mate, Dr. Munshi, he was also known as Dr. Ghani. He said to me, Beram, I and Baba grew together We were staying opposite together. We went to school together. We went to college together. We left college together. And I joined him. How did Baba get all this knowledge? I said, ask him. Why do you ask me? He said, no, I am afraid to ask him.
And you know, Baba had a sense of humor. He has sense of humor. In Mandali and Meher in Bombay, we were staying in different quarters. A single person in a single room. And next to my room was Dr. Ghani, who Baba's great devotee, a disciple and a classmate. He was a chain smoker and a heavy tea drinker. Baba ordered him not to smoke more than 6 cigarettes per day and not to drink 4 cups a day, more than 4 cups a day. He said, all right, Baba. Then after a few days, while Baba was passing through Dr. Ghani's room, he saw the smoke coming out from his room for a long time. A small cigarette won't last for 5 minutes. The smoke is coming out since the last 15 minutes. So he told Dr. Ghani to open the door. Dr. Ghani obeyed and opened the door, and when Baba saw a long cigarette of nearly 2 feet in length. So Baba was surprised. What you do this? Baba, I made it with my own hands. You didn't ask me the size, you didn't tell me the size. I made my own size. You told me 6 cigarettes, but didn't mention the size. So I made a long, so it will last 1 hour. So Baba had a sense of humor, he laughed. So no, next time, must not do this thing. So he gave 6 cigarettes, not 6, this cigarette you must smoke daily. Ordinary cigarette, 6 daily. Then again, after some few days, Baba has ordered only to take 4 cups of tea daily. So he heard Dr. Ghani sipping something for a long time. A cup of tea, if you drink or if you sip, won't take more than 2 or 3 minutes. Then again he ordered Ghani to open the door immediately. What's going on? When Dr. Ghani opened the door, he saw a big cup in his hand and he was drinking a big cup. So Baba says, what is this? Why so big cup? Baba, you didn't mention the size. You simply said 6 cups. Then again Baba laughed, got a sense of humor. Said, from now on, you must drink in ordinary cups, which I will give you now. So he was given the ordinary cup, and from now on, you must drink in this cups only, 6 cups a day. And in ordinary 4 cigarettes per day. And then that was it, Mandali and Meher.
Baba had ordered me to smoke 10 cigarettes a day. And once I broke the order. And I confessed to him. So he very kindly forgave me and said, now next time you should not smoke more than 10 cigarettes. I said, all right, Baba. He was so kind.
And you know about Dr. Ghani, how he joined Baba. They were school friends and class friends of Baba in St. Vincent's School and even the college. And Dr. Ghani would not believe Baba as a god or as an avatar, just his friend. Then once Dr. Ghani told Baba that accompany me up till Lonavala, halfway to Bombay by train. Baba refused. Said, I don't want to come to Lonavala. Then he requested, you must come to Lonavala with me, you must come. I'm requesting you, please. Then Baba said, I will come because you're requesting me. But while reaching, no, I'm sorry. He told Baba to come to Bombay. And Baba said, no, if we go to Bombay, only by reaching Lonavala, the train will come back to Pune. So don't force me to come to Bombay. Dr. Gani requested him, please come on, let's go. I've got some urgent work. Baba said, we'll come back to Pune. He thought Baba might be joking. How can be by going to Bombay and train will return back from Lonavala? So they went by train. And when they reached Lonavala, the train was detained for half an hour. And after inquiring, say why the train is delayed here on the station for more than half an hour. Then there was a news from Khandala, or in those ghats, in those tunnels, that a huge stone has fallen in the tunnel.
On the track.
On the track. So the train could not move. It will take 1 day more. And actually the train from Lonavala came back to Pune. Since then, doctor was amazed. Baba was joking that the train will come from Lonavala. I could not believe. It's unbelievable, fantastic. And actually, the train came back to Pune. And after getting down at Pune, Dr. Gani fell down on his knees and embraced that Baba, up till now I was taking you as my friend and a classmate, but now I am convinced that you are God in human form. And since then, he never joked with Baba.
I give up now.
No, give him something.
After beloved Baba dropping his body on his first anniversary, about 800 Americans, Europeans, Africans, Iranians, and from Israel had come here to take his Samadhi's darshan. They also came here to visit his holy room darshan. At a time, 200 people used to come. One day I asked an American, have you seen Baba? He said, no. I said, then why did you spend so much money and come to India? Unnecessarily. He said, look, Behram, Baba changed my whole life. I said, how? He said, I used to take LSD, the drug. I don't know what is that. And seeing my status, my wife left me, my children left me, I lost my job, and I was roaming here and there. And one day, on the Central New York station, I saw on a bookstore a book named God in a Pill ? When the word pill came, I was interested. So I opened the first cover and saw Baba's photo, and below it, it was written, I am God in human form. Then he said, I threw away that book, saying that that man must be mad, saying himself God, and went home. But he said, I couldn't rest till 5 in the morning. So I came back, and this time I purchased the book and went home and read it 6 times. And only one word changed my whole life. I said, what was that? He said, if God could be found in a pill, then God is not worth to be God. And instantly I threw away the bottle from the window, called my wife, children, and now I got a better job. When I came to know beloved Baba dropping his body, I was stunned, but not surprised, because before that he has hinted that I would like to drop my body now, because nobody listens to me. And we know it was after all a mortal body, and we are not surprised at all.
He has dropped his body, that's all. He knew any time he would drop his body. He told us, I am not the body. I will drop my body anytime. As I am universally and eternally in everybody's hearts. So we were not surprised or shocked or even stunned. We knew all these things will happen sooner or later. And now we realize, after seeing so many Baba lovers coming to him, that really he was not his body, but he was his divine self, and is and will be eternally with us. In Guru Prasad, when Baba used to come 3 months and stay in Guru Prasad in summer, he sometimes would tell me to say some jokes, because he had a sense of humor. So just to please him, just to make Baba happy, I would say some jokes to him. And this is a joke I remember I told him. Once a couple were strolling near the seashore in Palestine. Then a boatman approached. He told the couple, "Come on, jump in the boat. I will show you the place from where Saint Peter walked on water." So really amazing. They jumped in the boat and they were very eager to see his miracle, walking on water. Then the boatman was rowing for nearly 1 mile. And he told this couple, "See, 1,000 feet deep water." And he walked on water back to the shore for half a mile, 1 mile. So the couple, when they landed on the shore, they were very surprised about his miracle, and they were praising about this miracle, and they were remembering Saint Peter, "You are the greatest saint. We are hearing you are performing the miracle. It's too much. Oh, Saint Peter, we shall never forget this miracle, what we have seen with our own eyes, 1,000 feet deep and crossing 1 mile." And they were very happy on the boatman. "It was due to you that we saw his miracle. We are very grateful to you, showing us the place. Now what are your charges bringing us back to the shore?" The boatman said, "Not less than $10 each." The couple said, "What, $10 each?"